Hello. You know, drinking alcohol doesn't necessarily have to involve you acting like a tit. It doesn't necessarily have to involve you spending extortionate amounts of money in order to gain entry to dimly lit, overpopulated rooms that serve poorly brewed, watered down shit and host inane, half-baked conversations that can barely be heard anyway over the blaring drone of music. It doesn't necessarily have to involve you fumbling your way up onto a table meant for eating on, only to flail around like a mentally incapacitated baboon, wailing your new favourite song at the top of your lungs with tempo shifts and key changes never intended by the original composer. It doesn't necessarily have to involve you drinking so excessively that you poison your body to the point of it churning out oddly shaped, foul-smelling, green-coloured shit the following morning. And it doesn't necessarily have to involve you dragging home some disease-infested stranger that gifts you with syphilis and pukes in your toilet. The same toilet that you just blocked with your oddly shaped, foul-smelling, green-coloured shit. No. Drinking alcohol doesn't have to involve any of these monstrosities. In fact, drinking alcohol can be an honourable, respectable act that facilitates relaxation and enhanced social interactions. Drinking alcohol can be a refined, classy thing when done right, even though it rarely is. And so, to all of you who are civilised in your drinking habits, or who are, at the very least, on the road to getting there, here's part 2 of extreme home brewing. Enjoy. From hot to cold, here we are, prepping the beer for its fermentation nap. And quick tip, treat your beer like a sear, with respect and good cheer, and the benefits are reaped in the new year. Nice was that. I thought of that off the top of my head, actually. Quite impressed. Although, be careful, that poem only works if you're brewing towards the end of the year, so don't go using it willy-nilly, at the risk of looking silly. Do you remember that water I chilled at the beginning of the previous episode? Well, here it is. We're bringing it in to add to the brew. But why? Well, that's what the instructions told us to do. No, but seriously, it's as simple as this. We're watering it down to get a higher profit margin. Nah, not really. It's just part of what beer is. Now we're getting all scientific on your ass. We've got a little sciencey sort of tube. Can't remember the official name for it. It's like a tester thing. The minutes tick by and we get closer and closer to the end of the process as Jane puts in the yeast, and isn't it weird to think that yeast is alive? Sort of a bit fucked up, really. So let's not kid ourselves here, ladies and gents. There's no getting away from drinking or eating life to sustain life. Be it eating a carrot, be it eating a cow, be it drinking a yeast. This really is the end of the process now, as I slowly lower the beer into the salivator and prepare to give it one last final blessing, which involves a hug, a bit of Reiki, mental brilliance imparted, and a bit of a jig. A few weeks later, I decide to put on a rather nice stripy jumper and bottle up. Once it's bottled, then it's capped and left in a room for another few weeks whilst feet tap and thumbs twiddle. Final product, finalised. Next time, we'll have a bit of this. Have I got a treat for you? Have a look in here. Got some stuff in here. Yeah. Do you want to have a look? Alright.